My name is Cecilia Stalin, and I created this event almost a year ago. After working with an actor called Eamon Walker, he's a British actor. I was preparing him for his role in Cadillac Records with Beyonce and stuff, and we had a little chat, and then we realized how much we had in common as creative people. Even though he was like on a totally different level from me, it was really interesting. So I thought, how about if I just create an event for people from different creative art forms and just get us talking? Because I think we have a lot more in common than we think we do. And so that was the start of the Fika Session. And Fika is a Swedish word. It means to have a coffee and a really good chat with someone. It's when you put your phones away and you have that one-to-one conversation with your best friend or someone really important, where you're like, it's all about right here, right now, what is it that you need to say? So that's what Fika stands for. And so it's all about, the Fika Session in itself then is a live music and discussion event. So this is what we're going to be doing here. We're going to hear some beautiful music by Steve, but then we're also going to talk about well-being or being well, about self-awareness and mental health and how we deal with that in our everyday work. But I also want to give props to Axel Arigato, who hosts the space.
Free pair of trainers for the singer, is that right?
Huh?
Free pair of trainers for the singer?
Yeah, we talked about that. That's not happening. Clearly for me, I mean, if anyone's... We'll work on that one.
Go ahead, try.
Okay. I think we all should get free sneakers. Is that possible in the back? Maybe. Yes!
What's your name?
That was not a no.
My name's Steve.
I'm gonna so bake like 200 cinema rolls for next time. I'll be like, is this good enough for a pair of sneakers? Yeah. Anyway, so the Axel Arigato is a very exciting and forward-thinking Swedish sneaker brand. They're aiming to function just the way as we live, constantly changing. So they have a new collection, they have a new pair that comes out each week, so that they can constantly stay on trend with what's happening in society. And I think that's really cool when brands are so forward-thinking that they actually try to connect on a day-to-day basis. So, anyway, I think this is all I needed to say in the beginning. Yes, so with no further ado, can you please give it up for Steven Tart and James Bennett?
Thank you very much. Thank you. This is James Tony Bennett on guitar, by the way. Round of applause for James. So I suppose today is all about sort of well-being and mental health and those sorts of things, and it sort of fits in well with the first song that I'm going to perform, which is a song called Donny Ain't Dead, and the Donny in that title is Donny Hathaway. I don't know whether you know about Donny Hathaway. I don't know whether you've heard of Donny Hathaway, but I remember the first time I ever heard Donny Hathaway's voice, and it just fucking blew me away. Just incredible richness and vulnerability, and I'd never heard anything like it coming out of the speaker before. And then I sort of followed his music and sort of absorbed that and followed that. And then I found out that actually he'd thrown himself off a building, and that's how he'd ended his life. He committed suicide. And it's fascinating to me, this idea of sort of the human and then the thing that they create. We have all these incredible artists who create this amazing music. And if you listen to Donny Hathaway's music, it's very positive and it's very inspiring, and it's very much about sort of having the confidence to sort of get yourself out of the shit, that you're in. And then to have him kill himself in that way, I just remember as a sort of teenager not really being able to sort of connect those two things together, really. They seem sort of abstract concepts. So the inspiration for this song, Donny Ain't Dead, is the idea that, we listen to so much music, we're inspired by so many different artists, and music is ultimately the sort of soundtrack to our lives. And then these artists die. You know, lots of the artists that I love aren't here anymore, but their music stays, and it stays on in people. And I just remember sort of when first sort of putting this song together, thinking about the idea of going to a sort of smoky jazz club, and in this jazz club is all of these people alive and well, you know, John Lennon, Ella Fitzgerald, Prince now, you know, Michael Jackson, and being able to just sort of witness all of these people alive. So that's the inspiration for this song. It's called Donny Ain't Dead.
No, Donny ain't dead. John's still inside my head. James, Marvin, Nick, and Ray laid it out okay. Ella, Nina, sit down and play, yeah. Janice and Karen, they've been here all day. Come let me introduce you. Come and meet all my friends. Even though they're not with us, they're all alive in my head. Still alive through the music. They'll be around till the end. Even though they're not with us, they're all alive in my head. There's Otis and Sam, Jimmy and Prince gonna jam, George, Freddie, and Jay. Well, they're setting up to play. David and Amy shed sails of yesterday. They're here on weekends and every Thursday. Come let me introduce you. Come and meet all my friends. Even though they're not with us, they're all alive in my head. Still alive through the music. They'll be around till the end. Even though they're not with us, they're all alive in my head. I'll remember them like they're here with me. We're the best of friends.
very much. I'm not reading the lyrics, by the way. No, I'm not. This is just sort of. I'm studying this. I've got a test tomorrow. So while I sing the song, I'm studying. Am I a bit loud?
No.
Is I a bit loud? No.
No.
It's all right.
I'm just fiddling with microphones.
Yeah. It's a lot quieter now. It's a lot quieter now. Just saying. You know what I mean? Just saying. Hello. Yeah. Sorry.
No sneakers for you.
Shit, it's perfect. The sound quality is actually it's a bit feedbacky as well. It's got a bit feedbacky. Sorry.
Okay.
It's the.
I'm gonna
Hello.
change it back.
Yeah. Yeah. I can always hold it further away if it's a bit.
It's totally fine. I just want everyone to hear everything.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Every breath you take, you know.
Every breath. No, I'm not doing that one. Let's do the P. Diddy version. It was better, wasn't it? Yeah. All right. This next song is called Bigger Boys, and what's it about? It's sort of about the elitist education system in the UK. It is actually. It's about sort of some people are sort of born into a certain part of society, and that's not to say their lives are easy. You know, they're still human beings. They're not shape-shifting lizards like we're led to believe. They're not. It's just a conspiracy theory. But I suppose what I'm trying to say is there are people sort of born into certain aspects of society. And once you're sort of in that sort of spectrum, you're in that spectrum, you know, for life. And that comes with sort of positive aspects and negative aspects. But I've got to know quite a few posh people recently. Some lovely, you know, like anyone else. And some of them are arseholes, you know, like anyone else. But it's just been interesting to sort of see how that world sort of works. Once you're in, you're in. But if you're not in, I'm not in. You don't get in. And this is a song called Bigger Boys, about that really. There's an opportunity sort of halfway through to sort of shout out your favourite scumbag as well. So I'd encourage people. I mean, there's plenty to choose from nowadays, isn't there? Always. There's always been plenty to choose from. So there'll be a little breakdown bit. I'm going to shout out some scumbags. It's just a good cathartic thing. It's not very kind. I can appreciate that. Yeah, it's not very kind, but it's just the way it is. You know what I mean? I am kind, and then I'm not kind. Like all of you are. You're all arseholes, and you're all beautiful. Like this is what we oscillate between, isn't it, on a daily basis as human beings. Hello, Facebook. Beautiful art. I'll try. All right. Okay. It's in the bag. It's in the bag. So this is called Bigger Boys, and the sound does sound weird to me. Does it sound weird to you? A little bit strange. Sorry, I know I'm real. It sounded sort of spot on before. I don't know. It did. It might from here. Sorry. You know.
This is what I was trying to adjust.
Right. I know. It's weird, though. Hello. It was sort of clearer before.
Yeah. No, I think. Yeah, I know. It's peaking there.
Hi, we'll be taking a short break. We'll be back in a moment with a song about arseholes. Facebook's in there. Yeah, one. Yeah. Don't know. Yeah, lots of the sort of bass has gone out of it. Sorry, guys. Just do a sound check after through a gig. Yeah. That's better. Yeah, that's much better. That's much cleaner. Yeah. Okay, this is called Bigger Boys. Start preparing your scumbags, yeah? Just start preparing. See the man ticking boxes, crossing out names. With the platinum card, he's working so hard to make sure that you're doing everything that you say. He's getting his share, you're going nowhere with the bigger boys. Ow.
out with the bigger boys. In with the bigger boys. He's rubbing his hands, he's making his plans with the bigger boys. Out with the bigger boys. In with the bigger boys. He's rubbing his hands, he's making his plans. Sucked him right in, turned him right out. Can't turn back now. Don't play with the bigger boys. See the man with your bosses, giving his thoughts on how to make more and more profit. He is calculating what we are worth. He's getting his share, you're going nowhere with the bigger boys. So he's out with the bigger boys, in with the bigger boys. He's rubbing his hands, he's making his plans with the bigger boys. And he's out with the bigger boys, in with the bigger boys. He's rubbing his hands, he's making his plans. This is your scumbag bit, yeah? Alright. Who's got a scumbag? Let's hear
Boris Johnson.
Boris Johnson. Praise the Lord, Boris Johnson. I'm going to add Jeremy Hunt rhymes with Rees-Mogg, that guy, for sure, for sure. Where? Katie Hopkins. I just want to, she needs a cuddle. She desperately needs, but like a squeeze cuddle, like, you know, for like ages. Theresa May, let's slap her in there. Piers Morgan. Michael Gove. You're a man after my own heart. Yes, very nice. Who else? Yes. Kate Middleton, lovely. So, you see, this is almost like a therapy session, this, yeah? You're welcome, by the way, okay? He's with the bigger boys. I'm with the bigger boys. He's in with the bigger boys. He's rubbing his hands, he's making his plans with the bigger boys. Sucked him right in, turned him right out. Can't turn back now. That's it. Alright, easy. Sucked him right in, turned him right out. Can't turn back now. It's nice, till it's, yeah. Sucked him right in, turned him right out. Can't turn back now. You got it, yeah? You got it? On your own? Bit of volume, come on. This is nice, keep it going. Keep it going, I'm going to sing something over the top. Here we go. Bigger boys. Yeah, he's out with the bigger boys. In with the bigger boys. He's rubbing his hands, he's making his plans with the bigger boys. Out with the bigger boys. In with the bigger boys. He's rubbing his hands, he's making his plans. That's it, thank you. Just to clarify, I wrote that with Ben Jones and Louis Allen. Okay, if you're watching, guys, thank you for that one. All right. The next song is about sort of. Again, I'm studying and stuff. The next song is about. It's about what happens when, if you're an anxious person. I mean, we all suffer from anxiety to a lesser or greater degree. But certainly, I suffer with less anxiety than I ever did. But in the past, I suffered with a great deal of anxiety and a lack of self-confidence. And when you know, we've all got that internal critic, and you've sort of got a choice, really, whether you want to sort of starve that internal critic or whether you want to feed that internal critic. And I spent a good sort of 30 years, maybe, feeding the fucker, feeding it, letting it sort of guide the majority of my sort of everyday existence. And when you feed it, there are sort of consequences. And this is a song called Monkey on My Back, and it's about the consequence of feeding that inner critic. Get up for James Tony Bennett on the guitar, ladies and gentlemen. There's a monkey on my back. I tried to hit him with a stick. If you can help get him off of me, then he comes and jumps right back. His eyes are mine, he's seen these things. These pictures play on repeat in my mind. And these things that I've done, how can I take them back? Wish I could take them back. It's like the movies, man, over and over. Now I can't get any sleep. Over and over. There's a monkey on my back, and he's deep inside my dreams. He's more and more a part of me. I think I'm going mad. I gotta catch him, separate his life from mine, before I find that I'm more here than I. No one will ever see. Over and over. What feels so real to me? Over and over. How could they? Why would they? Naughty monkey, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. A fucking very dirty monkey, yeah, yeah. Oh, get the fuck off my back, get out of my mind. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a bird that a monkey, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Beat that, get on my mind. Beat that, get on my mind. Beat that, on my mind. Did that on the mind, did that on the mind, did that on the whistling then? No, someone whistling? Somebody whistling, or did I imagine that? No. For you? Nice. For you? It's the monkey. He's always here. Always. Or she. He's there. I mean, he's always there. But that's okay, as long as he's not in control, you know?